This is the pattern. Trace around the size you're interested in onto a pattern paper. For this project I'm using a very thinly knit viscose fabric. I have laid out a pattern on the fold and then I add 1 centimeter in seam allowance. It's easy to get lost in this pattern, so I try to mark everything, for example, where the sides are supposed to go, right on the wrong side of the fabric. Open the fabric and lay the sides, right sides together. Pin them and sew with the stretchy seam and 1 centimeter in seam allowance. Trim away any excess fabric on the seam allowances. Now I'm cutting the cuffs. It's important that it's stretchy lengthwise, and this piece should be on the fold. You do not have to add any seam allowance. You need to make a small notch where the center of the cuff is going to be. So I fold the sleeve cuff like this and I make a small notch. Do the same on the fold. Lay this piece right sides together and sew the short edge. Sew with a stretchy seam and 1 centimeter in seam allowance. Press the seam towards one side and then you should fold this cuff so it is double. Press it again. Lay this piece right sides together, edge to edge, and the seam should be towards the center back. And the notch you made should be towards the center front, and then you can pin all the way around, edge to edge. Sew with a stretchy seam and 1 centimeter in seam allowance. This is going to be the sleeve cuffs, so I'm going to lay them right sides together like this. They look like they are going to be quite long, but I'm going to fold them so they are double. Pin this side and sew with a stretchy seam. If you want the seam to feel a little bit nicer, you can cut in the center and turn the seam allowances towards either side. So when you fold them double, they will feel much nicer. Lay the cuff right sides together inside the sleeve, and you can match up the seams and pin all the way around, edge to edge. Sew all the way around. If it fits on your machine like this, it is nice that you can sew like that. If it's too narrow, then you will have to make sure that you only sew in the fabric that you're supposed to. I'm going to show you how you do that now. And you sew with a stretchy seam and 1 centimeter in seam allowance. This is how you're going to wear your bolero, and you're going to have the seam in the back towards your waist. And now your bolero is finished. It's going to fit nicely to the top that we have already sewn with braids in the back. Please visit my Patreon, Sew for Kids, where you will find this pattern and much more.